Hi everyone, my name is Johan, and I'm the coach for the ZEISSMED team. For the past month, we have been working to improve the workflow efficiency for the cataract treatment using the OCR technology. I want to thank our dear customers, Ms. Dahlmann, Mr. Steinberg, and Mr. Peter for their presence today and also for the support for the whole semester. And also our project leader, Dr. Stefan Kruja, that is leading us. Now I will hand over to Alexandra that is going to talk in more details about our project. Enjoy.
Thank you, John. As you heard, we work with ZEISS to improve process of cataract treatment. This is how it works now. Patient dioptry is taken with measurement device and produces a printout. We send it by email to ZEISS, who has to input all the values manually to calculation website. Website provides 3 lens options, which are then sent back to customer. Customer chooses one and informs ZEISS. Finally, ZEISS has to confirm the order. Now, imagine that some data was incorrect or that information was missing. This requires extra emails to complete the process. This is going to be a lot of emails just for one measurement. So this process is very hard to keep track of and time-consuming. So our vision was to build an app that's going to enable all of this to be done in just a couple of touches. Let's take a look at requirements. We take a picture of printout, so we had to find a way to transform all this data to electronic form we can use. Second, our website didn't provide any kind of API, so we had to find another way to input values and get a response. Third thing, our customers were already adjusted to the website, so we had to build a nice intuitive UI that also is familiar to the existing website. And finally, this is a medical application. So all the information had to be very accurate. Okay, our system has a mobile device and a server. And let's take a look into the mobile device together with Christian and Florian in live demo.
I don't know what I would have done without this appointment today.
It's okay, Mr. Kazishka.
I'm so
it's
sorry.
Okay. Oh, whoa.
No, not again. Everything's so blurry.
Sit here.
I barely see anymore. I don't know what.
The seat is here.
Thank you.
It's all right.
You know, doctor, my eyesight got so worse during these last, I think, 3 months. I don't know why, but I barely can see anymore.
Okay, tell me, what have you been doing these 3 months? And
basically, I'm a computer science student, and I've been working on a software project for 3 months, and I've been sitting on a computer 24/7. I don't know, maybe that's the reason.
Okay, so sitting computer 24/7 is like bad. So
no.
Let's get your eyes measured with this flaming new size device. It's got also a floppy drive on it. It's really great.
What do I have to do?
Just put your eyes on here. And what I get here is a printout with values of your eyes. So let me check.
Tell me, what is it?
How do I put this?
Talk with me, what is it?
I'm very, very sorry to say that, but you got cataract.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What is it? Am I going to die?
No, you're not going to die. You're not going to die. You just have to go like a very simple routine procedures on your eyes. But calm down. All I have to do is get you custom lenses just made for you. And to do that, I will just use this new app from ZEISS that just came out now. Where is that airplane mirroring? Come on. And since you cannot see anything and you don't know anything about this, so let me walk you through the app.
Sounds great. Thank you very much.
I fire up the app. I'll go to the... okay, hi. So this is an overview of the task, and the task can be stuff I can order or I can scan. And by the way, scanning, all I have to do now is just take a photo of the printout. And done. Oh my God, I'm so bad at photographer. But this, what it does, it just crops out the unnecessary parts. So it just copes with my bad photographing abilities. And now let's upload this to Instagram. No, I'm just kidding.
Sounds interesting, but you know, as a developer, I'm wondering, it sounds like there's some pre-processing going on there.
It might be, but what I do now is just send the app, send the image to server.
Okay, as you saw, image was taken and pre-processed in our device. It's now sent to a server. Our server consists of 4 major parts: OCR Classifier, research database, web scraper, and email notification. Let's take a look at the OCR first. Here we had 2 challenges. First, we had different printout formats. So let's take a look at these two and zoom in. You will see that the values corresponding to different labels look completely different. Second thing, the position of the data is very different in printouts. This is why it was challenging to make an app that will automatically recognize all different printouts and adjust to new ones in the future. Second thing, this is a medical application, so we had to have high data accuracy. But our framework was not reliable. That's why we made our classifier double-check all the values and provide information if he is 100% sure or if there is a mistake to the end user. So this is how it works. We use OpenCV to segment an image, and we get these regions. Each region is sent to Tesseract for actual OCR, and we get back strings, something like this and this. Finally, we use regular expressions to map to complete accurate formats and the ones with smaller mistakes, like millimeters and brace instead of 1. We pack all of it to JSON, send to database, and back to client.
Oh, this is so comfortable. I can do this just by sitting here. So the results are back in, and
Oh, you already got some results? That was really quick.
So let me just check them. So what I got here now is a value I need to double check, and I can do that also from the app because it just lets me view the image I already taken, pre-process. And this value is actually correct. And there are also some other values that I need to type in manually. And that's it. I mean, I just, how was that, 5 seconds? I just have to, approve this now. And everything is all right. No warnings, nothing. And now I just send the result back to Zeiss.
Sounds good to me. But
yeah.
You know you're the expert.
Yeah, I'm actually not, but let's ask the real expert in this field.
All right. So now that we have the validated results back at the server, we somehow had to get the data into this website over here that doesn't provide an API. So not only the thought of doing this a dozen times every day manually is a nightmare, no, it's also the name of the library we're using to get this done fully automatically. Nightmare takes the values out of the provided JSON and automatically puts them into the corresponding text fields. To give you an idea of how fast this is actually going, we recorded this video. It starts and it's already done. This is how fast it is. So now that we got our lenses calculated, we can send them back to the device and also to Dr. Demo.
And I just got them. Oh my God, this is so uncomfortable. I could do this all day. So what I have to do now is just choose the right lens for you. And what I get is 3 possible options. And a very, very neat feature of this app is that
Awesome.
it already selects the recommended lens for you. And from what I see from this value is that it's already the right one. I mean, I really don't have to do anything here.
Wow, I mean, I don't see anything, but sounds like a 5-star service.
It is, it is. And to add a 6-star to it, I can send an email to myself with, oh shit, I have to. Sexy Timo. You know, this is my old email address. I was 14 on MySpace and emo. Yeah.
You know, I fully trust you. You're the doctor.
Yeah. And the email is there, so let us check. So what we got now? Oh, there you go. So this email has also a PDF with all the measurements I took here so that I can access that at any time. Right before your procedure, so that I don't mess anything up. You know, you don't want that, and neither do I.
Nope.
So what I do now is place the lens in the order basket. The lenses are there. We'll be there in a week, and up until then, we'll see you in the surgery room.
Oh, great! Can't wait to get my eyeballs opened.
Me too. I know.
Thank you.
Do that. Oh, here, it's here.
Thank you.
Come, let's go.
All right, thank you guys. So now let's have a look what we accomplished so far in the last 4 months. Until the design review, we were able to scan printouts with the help of OCR and input that data into the lens calculation website by means of web scraping. Since then, we improved our classifier to detect multiple kinds of printouts and also implemented a whole new service that lets our users send emails to the surgeon with further instructions just by one single click. We also connected our workflow to the existing order process. Our design has undergone several iterations to look and feel a little bit more like the old website, while still being intuitive and not looking like it came straight from the 90s. We also added German language support for our beer and sausage-loving users. And when it comes to testing, we implemented a whole lot of evaluation that lets our users know when they're about to enter possibly wrong values or labels values just when the OCR isn't 100% sure enough. We also implemented a whole new accuracy benchmark that gives us an idea of how good the OCR is performing every time we change something in the back end. But even though we worked really hard on this project, we just couldn't implement all of our ideas. For future work, we would suggest to have a deeper look into other OCR frameworks, since we're not 100% sure if TestDirect is the right solution for our case. Also, we would have loved to give surgeons their own designated view. But now, before we conclude this presentation, we wanted to show you on test to give you an idea and us an idea of how well this new app is performing. So therefore, we want to invite you to the ultimate showdown, man versus machine. Who can input 3 printouts faster? Let's see. So as you saw in our highly scientific test, we were able to lower the time it takes to implement 3 printouts by 45%. That would mean that a typical sales representative who inputs about 1,000 of these printouts every year can save up to 1.5 workdays. We are very happy with this result, and we hope that until somebody of you needs to get their eyes fixed due to cataract, that this data doesn't have to be input manually anymore. So thanks a lot for lending us your eyes, and enjoy the remaining presentations. Now I think the whole team should come to the stage to answer the questions of our dear customers, which we are very happy to have here. They came straight from Berlin just for this today.
So thank you very much for the great work that you guys did in the last few months. This is the second time that I'm here for the iPraktikum, and I'm quite amazed what you guys can actually do in the short amount of time. As you saw, we have a real-world example, so we're quite happy. 45% is really an efficiency gain, not only for us, but also for our sales reps. So that's absolutely incredible, and thanks again for the great work. So obviously accepted, as we have discussed before, and we hope that we can also continue because we want to really make this an application that can be used in the organization on a day-to-day basis. The question that we have, because we are obviously an optics company and optics is important for us, we would like to know more about the OCR technology, because we know that there are some shortcomings that we discussed there. Any tips or any recommendations for the future in regards to OCR technology that you guys have?
Yeah. We had a look at this TestDirect we are using so far, and it's really state-of-the-art technology from Google, and it's very good when it comes to long texts. But what we're having over here is short key value pairs, and we figured out that it's not perfect when coming to these short value pairs. So when continuing to work on this app, one strong thing we would suggest is really looking into other techniques that maybe perform better on these tasks. When you have a look at other websites, every one of them claims that this is the best for the task. So obviously we couldn't try out all of them, but yeah, we suggest that this is something that could be done in the future.
Okay, thank you.